the systems that CK mentioned, which is the usual ones, access control, security systems, building management systems, HVAC, all that stuff, they tend to operate in a verticalized way, yeah, isolated, creating data silos, right? So they manage the information, they do their business, they do that very well, but they don't interact that very well with others, right? So there's a need, and this is something that we are doing in Getronics in our smart spaces projects. There's a need to make these isolated systems talk to each other, even if they don't want to talk to each other, right? And that is when integration comes into place. So there's a need in order to provide an information bus or a communication method in order for all those different and disparate applications to cooperate between themselves, and at the end of the day, implementing those use cases and providing higher or more abstract business process on top of them that then improve the quality of lives, right? So in that area, we have done integration projects in hospitals, we are conducting projects in airports, we are conducting projects in office buildings and campuses, right? So once we have access to all those systems, and most importantly, their information and their capabilities, we can orchestrate all of them in order to make those dreams come true. And this is the kind of things we used to do in smart spaces with a lot of success, I must say. So there are lives at stake, right? So a hospital is like a city. It is a complex kind of environment, lots of different systems there. So I'll give you an example. So in one of the hospitals, we have integrated the helicopter management system. We call that way, but it is the system that is tracking where the helicopter is and all that stuff. But we integrated that with the lift management system in the hospital, with the pharmacy, with the nurse call kind of devices and all that stuff, in order to create a process when a patient is arriving to the hospital, right? So we can make things ready for when this patient gets in order to make more efficient that process, and at the end of the day, improve the lives of these patients. Like, well, turning off the HVAC units in the rooftop, that's not to interfere with the helicopter, or to block the lift and make those wait for the patient where they will arrive. But also things like, making sure that the prescriptions or the drugs that this patient needs are already being prepared by making an integration with the pharmacy and lots of other things related to turning on the lights in the path of this patient to the emergency room and other kinds of interactions, which are enabled once we have created that integration between the different systems. They were impossible. If you ask the different vendors of the different systems, which they do their job and they do their job very well, they will tell you that that is impossible from their perspective, right? So there's a need for someone to orchestrate all those interactions.